Let's talk about the value pyramid. What do I mean by the value pyramid? Well, basically, this is the understanding that you need to get of your prospect's business. Company goals, departmental goals, and individual goals. You're probably wondering why it's so important to understand all three layers of the value pyramid. Well, it's very, very simple. If you're only adding value at the individual level, the proposition you have is not worth a lot of money. And more often than not, the person you're selling to can't affect the opportunity right up the top of the chain to the company level. If you're adding value at a departmental level, obviously the value of your product goes up, but not enough. If you're helping an organization, or if you're positioning your product to help an organization achieve overarching business goals, all of a sudden the value of your product goes right through the roof. Let's talk about it in a bit more detail. Let's say hypothetically that I was selling a lead generation tool into an organization. Now, who's the end user of that lead generation tool? Probably a salesperson or an SDR. Now I can go in there and I can position our product as saying, this is going to help you generate more leads, which is going to save you a load of time or get you closer to hitting your target. The problem is, if I only add value at an individual level, there's a chance that individual can't sell that up the chain. And also, if they do sell it up the chain and I'm trying to sell it for say 50 grand, it's only helping one person or helping one person achieve their goals or saving one person's time. Now let's look at the next layer up. Let's say we're selling it to a sales director and I'm turning around and saying, look, we know you guys need to grow by 20% this year, which equates to $10 million as an example. Our product can save a load of time for your salespeople and make sure that they're getting the right type of leads at the right time so you can have the right type of conversations. It costs you £30,000 or dollars, whatever the case may be. All of a sudden, the value of our product goes up because we're selling up against a goal which is taking place at a departmental level. Now let's go one step further. Let's say hypothetically that growth needs to happen because they need to get more investment into the market for 2022. To get that investment, they've got to show 20% growth. To get that 20% growth, they need more salespeople to generate more leads and ultimately generate more revenue. And it looks a little something like this. We know that you need to get more investment in the market. To do that, you need to hit this 20% year-on-year growth, which means that you need to generate more leads for your sales organization. We can help you get that further investment by enabling your sales teams to get closer to that 20% growth by giving them a strong set of leads that means they can have the right conversations with the right customers at the right time. All of a sudden, the value that we're adding for the organization is an overarching company goal, a departmental goal, and it's also helping the individuals. Now, this gives us a couple of things. Number one, it gives us access to people who can make those decisions, economic buyers, C-suite, or parts of the organization that actually have these larger business goals to achieve. Second of all, it's demonstrating value at a departmental level where the product is going to get the most use. And then lastly, we're capturing the individual user of saying this is going to help you day to day with your role. Where a lot of salespeople go wrong is that they start at the very bottom level. Let's talk about your role and your responsibilities. And again, let's process it. It's right down the bottom and it's solving individual goals. In an ideal world, we want to be turning around and going, what's the business trying to achieve this year? So we can attach the value of our product to the overarching business goals. Now, there's a lesson to be learned here. If the person you're selling to can't articulate the overarching business goals or even the departmental goals, that often tells you that you're selling to the wrong person. So we need to make sure that one of the best ways of checking the water and getting a good temperature check is whether they can articulate those overarching business goals. To sum it up in total, always try and pin the value of your product to what the business is trying to achieve, to what the department's trying to achieve, and how it's going to help the end user from a workflow or time saving or process perspective. If you can echo value throughout the whole of this value pyramid, it puts you in a strong position to win more business at a higher cost point. Remember to subscribe, like, leave a comment, and share with anyone that you think this might be useful. And remember, happy selling.